Hey everyone, it's Len Romano here, and today I'm speaking to you from Hickory, North Carolina, on Lake Hickory, and I'm here in North Carolina working on the YMCA project. But have you ever wondered how you can better network with people? Maybe you're shy, maybe you're an introvert, maybe you're new to the community that you now work in, maybe you just got a promotion and you need to get out. So today I'm going to talk about two topics that will help you. The first one is called putting yourself in the place of most opportunity. And second, putting yourself with the people or persons of most opportunity. And I'll explain both. But first, what you just need to do is stop working in your office. You need to find that place in your community where people get together and meet and network. I'll give you an example. Here in Hickory, there's a great little coffee house. It's called Tasteful Beans, and it's kind of an artist place and a coffee house. It's casual. There are couches, there are tables, and everybody goes there to meet and to have their meeting. So being new to the community here, working on this project, I've decided I'm going to have all my meetings there if possible. And sure enough, when I bring someone there to meet, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to run into someone either that I've met before or someone new that I haven't met. And 9 times out of 10, the person I'm meeting with actually facilitates that because someone may know them. I'm meeting with this person, and then now they introduce me to this newfound friend that I hadn't had before. So putting yourself in a place of most opportunity is essential, and that really means getting out of your seat, out of your office, and really making a dedicated effort once a week to meet with people or have your meetings or do your easy work at a place like Tasteful Beans where people come together. Now, there are other places like that. If you're in a metropolitan area, they're typically social clubs. Uh, for instance, in Atlanta, there's the Commerce Club, and you can pay, uh, for a membership there, and you can have your meetings there. You can have your lunches and breakfasts and dinners there, and you will meet people. And that multiplier effect of meeting with someone there, and then they knowing someone else to introduce you to, is what makes this really work well. There's also other venues, galas and fundraising events. The key about galas and fundraising events, go to other organizations' fundraiser events and galas because that's where the leadership is going to be. And the most important part of attending that is not the actual dinner where you're sitting at a table with the same people, but it's the reception before the event starts. That's where you then mingle. That's when you meet new people. That's when you go into a group that's already talking and there's a key leader that you want to meet there. And remember to bring your business cards, of course. There are other places like the Chamber. They have networking events. Again, that's a wonderful place. It's set up for that. So attend Chamber networking events. You might belong to an alumni association from your university. Attend those events. And believe it or not, even church, attend church events. So the first concept, putting yourself in the place of most opportunity, is really the beginning step with that. And remember, that has a multiplier effect. In other words, the person you're meeting with are going to know other people. And vice versa, by the way, you will be introducing the person you're meeting with to people you know that are actually at that event or at that meeting location. Here's a second concept, putting yourself with the person or persons of most opportunity. Here's where the magic really happens. So what you need to do, and I've done this before, is you make a list of the top 25 people you want to meet. And this is really important if you're new to the area, or if you just received a promotion, so you need to get into a new realm. Put that list together, the top 25 people, and these would be people who either have a great network or they're key leaders and influencers. And those key leaders and influencers lend credibility through their name. And if you start to know them, then you will have some doors open that you normally wouldn't have opened, because they can make some calls for you to say, hey, Len wants to meet with you about strategy or to get feedback on the organization. So that's really important. But I'll give you an example of this. This is another way you can do that. When I was in Denver, I contracted out with a public relations firm, and the person's name was Jean Galloway. She knew everybody. And the first year, what we did is went around to key leaders. She brought me to key leaders. She brought me to galas. And after a year, I was ready to go on my own. But a person like Jean, who gives that credibility because she knows everybody, was helpful. It opened doors that I would not normally have had. But here are some of the individuals you might want to also put on that top 25 list. Certainly the chamber executive, because he or she's going to know everybody. The mayor, I've had great success meeting with mayors, and then they also link you with people. A foundation executive, or the foundation executives in your service area. Your board members can be people to introduce you to others. And then finally, peers in your same position. So if you're a CEO and you're meeting a CEO of another organization like yours, you can then say, hey, can you introduce me to some of your friends? I'm new to the area and I really need to start networking. So those are some of the targets. And then finally, the reasons. So why would you even do this? What are you going to say? And basically, if you're new to the community, it's really simple. You have a honeymoon period. Everyone's going to want to know who you are. So basically, you just want to meet people because you're new. And there's always a fascination with new leaders that come into town. Secondly, you can say, hey, I want to get some feedback about our organization. So I value your input. I've been told by so-and-so that you're the person to talk to. So that would be someone else that another reason why you'd want to talk to someone. You can also talk to someone about your organization's strategy. I want to get your input on our strategy. What do you think? Does it make sense? Does it meet the needs that are here in the community that need to be addressed? Another reason to meet is simply to say, who else should I be networking with? Who do you think I should be talking to get to know? And then finally, another great reason to meet with other people is simply want your feedback on who we should be collaborating with. So really the two basic building blocks of getting out there, even if you're an introvert or if you're particularly shy, doesn't matter, but put yourself, number one, in a place of most opportunity, and number two, get connected with people who have access to the most opportunity. I hope that's been super helpful for you. If you have other questions, feel free to send me a note on LinkedIn or visit my website at leadershipwithlenromano.com. Have a great rest of the day.